Hello everyone, today I will be picking out the next people to be in the next battle. Now, today I was thinking, you know what, I'm up for the mood. Let's get all 3 battles done today. I was like, why the hell not? So, what I'm going to do today is all 3 battles, the randomizer will be taking place today, which means I'll be picking out 6 people to hopefully have their chances of being put back into the tournament. So let's pick out the first person. Diddy Dar is the first person to be picked out to have his chance of being back into the tournament. Now his opponent will be Token Nightmare. His opponent will be Token Nightmare. Okay, so the first battle that will be taking place today will be Diddy Dar versus Token Nightmare. The next battle taking place today will be Dino Nerd and Iron Dan. Dino Nerd and Iron Dan. They are the lucky 2 to be picked out, and they'll be fighting each other for the next space back into the tournament. Now, the last 2 people to be picked out will be Ultimate Dino Queen and Salos and there's what I'm gonna say. So unfortunately, over that, these 4 people, one of them being me, are unfortunately knocked out of the tournament. Now, they're not the first people to be knocked out of the tournament. The first person to officially be knocked out was Dino Nerd. Wait. Dino Nerd is not supposed to be there. I just noticed that. So that means someone else has got their chances to go up against Iron Dan. I have made that mistake. He was supposed to be removed from that random wheel. Everyone else is fine, aren't they? Yeah, everyone else is alright. So 1 person will be lucky, which is Fluffy Snake. Fluffy Snake. I still like that name. So, after that correction, we have Fluffy Snake and Iron Dan going against each other. So, that means these people are knocked out. I'm sorry, stranger. I didn't pick the rules. This is just how... Well, I did pick the rules. I didn't pick how the randomizer wheel worked. I'm sorry. And the same for you, Adams. And of course, me as well. I'm not actually too bothered I got knocked out, but these 2 I know will be. I'm sorry, it's the randomizer wheel. So, after fixing that correction, this is the battles that will be taking place today. So, I'm going to get Diddy Dar's and Token Nightmare's battle up and going, and I will be back in a minute. So, yeah. Right, so for the first battle we have Diddy Dar's and Token Nightmare. So, let's just get into it and make sure the mic's working. I keep double checking. I'm sorry. Yeah. Right, let's make sure this battle will not do anything wrong. So we got Go Gigasaurus, whatever you call it, with tie attack, may fly and cycling.
Great! That's terrific!
I feel like that's a bit loud for me. And we got Tyrannosaurus with Defense Boost, Venom Fang, and Volcano Burst.
Great! That's terrific!
So let's get into this battle.
Let's get this battle started! Looks like a battle's brewing.
We got a rock and a scissors. It's like Token Nightmare is not getting his first hit, is Diddy Dar's getting a first hit with a Cyclone as well. But we got a scissors and a rock, which means Take a Nightmare is pulling off the defense boost with Tyrannosaurus. Now I'm down to half health. But we got a scissors and a rock again, which means another defense boost and another hit for Token Nightmare, bringing him down to nearly quarter health, I'd say. And is putting it off a volcano burst, which means additional damage will take place. We got a paper and a rock, but it looks like he's pulling off a mayfly. Diddy Dar is pulling off a mayfly. This could take Tyrannosaurus down half health. It just took him to half health. But we got a paper and a rock again, which means Tyrannosaurus is gonna be hit again, but not very much health. He can't attack even in a tie. But we got a paper and the scissors, which means I think the Tyrannosaurus is going to be putting off a penning fang and killing off the Gangosaurus. Whatever he's called. Yep, killed him off, which means we're bringing out the Spiny, which is super effective against Tyrannosaurus. So can Spiny bring this battle back? Can he bring the battle back? With Shockwave, Aqua Whip and the Thomas Cannon. But can Spiny bring the battle back being super effective? We don't know. We got a paper and a scissors. Looks like Tyrannosaurus is pulling off the Venom Fang. Maybe Spiny's not going to be able to attack back. Poisoning the Spiny. Additional damage should be taking place. But we got a tie, scissors and scissors. Then we got a paper and a rock. Looks like the Spiny will be putting up an Aqua Whip, which I think will kill the Tyrannosaurus. Being it's super effective. Yep. Which means we're going down to Token Nightmare's second dinosaur, which is Dinodicus with Dino Stuffer, Crossing Attack and Attack Boost. Can Spiny pull this back?
That's terrific!
Or is Token Nightmare going to sweep out in the last second? We got a tie, rock and a rock. Got another tie, paper and a paper. And we got a scissors and a paper, which means Spinosaurus will be putting off the attack, but looks like Token Nightmare brings out the Dino Stuffer, which means Spinosaurus will not put off the attack, but will pull a Shockwave, which will block the move. We got a paper and a scissors, but it looks like there'll be a crossing attack taking place, which will kill the Spiny, which means Token Nightmare has won the battle, which means he will progress into the next stage and go against Dino Hung. So unfortunately, Diddy Dar has been knocked out. I'm sorry to say that. Now, the next battle that we place will be Fluffer Snake. I still like saying that name. I don't know why, but yeah, it'll be him versus Iron Dan. So I'm gonna get the battle going, and I will be back in a second. Right. So now we have the next battle taking place. We have Fluffer Snake and Iron Dan. So let's just get it going. So you got Deltatromius with Move Block, Mayfly and Light Recovery.
Great! That's terrific!
And be going against the Baryonyx with Tail Smash for Thomas Cannon and Aqua Whip.
Great!
So he will put off the first move. Got a rock and a scissors. Looks like Fluffy Snake's putting off the first move. Putting off the move block as well. We've got a paper and a scissors, which means the Baryonyx will be taking in the hit. Nearly taking him to half health. But we got a paper and a rock, which means we're putting off a mayfly and a recovery. Does high damage to the Baryonyx, and the recovery has treated most of his wounds. But we got a paper and a scissors. Looks like he's putting off with a Taurus cannon though. Oh, nearly killing him. Still in the game. And we got a scissors and a rock. But I think the Baryonyx is going to be killing off the Delta Dromius. Yep. Which means they'll be bringing out...
What is this?
Deinonychus.
Wow! It's Deinonychus!
With crossing attack, final fury, and move break.
Great! That's terrific!
Can Deinonychus pull this battle back or not? Can they kill the Baryonyx? We got a scissors and a paper. Looks like he might kill the... I think they will kill the Baryonyx. But not the crossing attack. Which means the Baryonyx is down. Which means they're putting out
It's Kentrosaurus!
Kentrosaurus with Quakesaber, Earth Barrier, and Kamikaze Tackle. They'll be both even.
That's
They
terrific!
both have the same amount of dinosaurs. So, this would be quite interesting to see how this goes down. Got a tie, scissors and scissors. But we got a paper and a rock. Which means Deinonychus is putting off the attack. But we got a rock and a scissors. Which means Deinonychus is putting off another attack. And we got a paper and a scissors. Which means the Kentosaurus is putting off an attack. But I think Deinonychus is winning at the moment. Got a scissors and a rock. But it looks like he's putting off the Quakesaber, which could do some good damage. Oh, nearly killed it. The Deinonychus needs to put off the next move. Which we got a rock and a paper, which means I think the Deinonychus is going down. Yep.
You've got a lot to work.
Unfortunately, Fluffy Snake has been knocked out.
Please
Again.
take turns if people are waiting.
So unfortunately, the Fluffy of the Snakey has been killed out of the tournament. Which means Iron Dan has moved on to the next stage of the tournament. So, gonna get on with the next battle now, and I'll be back in a minute. Now we're moving on to the last battle of the randomizer wheel, and then tomorrow's battle will be the next stage of the tournament. So we have Ultimate Dino Queen versus Zalos Anders, I'm guessing. So let's get on.
It's Yodoraptor!
So we got Eudoraptor with Dino Illusion, Mayfly, and Cyclone.
Great! That's terrific!
And on the other team we have
Great! It's
another Eudoraptor. I think that's quite interesting actually, the same dinosaur. Tank Team, Elemental Power, and Mayfly.
Great! That's terrific!
The same dinosaur going against each other. It's not really a type advantage here.
Looks like a battle's brewing.
Francisco's got scissors and scissors. And we got a rock and scissors. So it looks like Ultimate Dino Queen is putting off the first attack. Got a paper and a rock. Putting off the second attack with an ultimate move with a Mayfly. nearly killing him. And putting off a cyclone as well. And we got a rock and a scissors, which means, he pulls in the pulvosaurus, which means the attack won't go through. Got a rock and a rock. There's another tie. I think that Alexander's first dinosaur is going down, which means we're moving on to the
Alright! It's Sarapelta!
Sarapelta with Final Fury, Earth Barrier, and Mole Attack.
Great! That's terrific!
Got a paper and a rock, but looks like Sanders isn't really going to be able to put off any moves today. Putting off another Ultimate Queen, putting off another Nathan. Dealing ultimate damage, nearly killed it in one shot. Got rock and a rock. Gonna have to really make a comeback here. Rock and the scissors. Yeah, he's not gonna. He's gone, isn't he? Yeah, he's gone. Didn't even pull much damage off. I feel sorry for him.
Take turns if people are waiting.
And I've reset it. Oh well, I don't need it now. Yeah, he didn't pull off pretty much a single move. I feel sorry for him. I think like the only moves he did pull off were blocked, I think. I can't remember, but yeah, he didn't pull off a single move. I feel sorry for him. But Ultimate Dino Queen has gone through to the next round, which means the randomizer wheel is complete, and this is the last remaining people. We got 16. Had to count. Yeah, the last remaining 16 players have been selected. These 16 players will fight and move on to the next stage. Then, of course, they'll fight here to the next stage, and then the next stage, and there'll be a winner. So, tomorrow we'll be having Pinkleton versus Ultimate Dino King. Now, can Ultimate Dino King win this tournament? That's the question, because he actually won the previous tournament on Strangers, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what will happen between Pinkleton and Ultimate Dino King tomorrow. So yeah, I will come back on tomorrow and do that battle, but I'm sorry to the people that got knocked out down here. Diddy Dar's, Fluffy Snake, and Dinosaur's. Fluffy Snake is angry about being knocked out in the first place. He's going to be even angrier now. I'm sorry, I don't determine these battles, it's all randomized. So yeah, that's the end of this, and I will get back to you guys tomorrow with the first battle of the 16 players.